What up, motherfuckers? It's Redneck Joe. I'm still motherfucking alive, and I didn't get the COVID yet. So today, I'm working on the Turbo Ranger. Got some other shit to show you. Let me show you what's going on. So I bought a new Street Glide CVO. It's pretty nice. It got repoed. Not from me, but from the guy I couldn't pay for it. But it's pretty sweet. It's got some damage from when they repoed it. You know. Been selling a lot of quad parts. You see some plastics back there and shit. And today we got my manifold's been leaking for a little while now, and the reason why I just don't give a fuck about it is because it'll give you a fucked up reading on the wideband because it's drawing in a little bit of air every time it leaks. So I'm resealing that shit today. This has adapters on it, kind of in there, so I could flip a stock manifold. I'm going to make sure those are large enough, or at least port matched to my head too. I didn't do it when I first put this head on. With those adapters, it uses copper RTV, which obviously isn't that fucking great. I don't know, so it lasted a while, but I'm just going to do the same thing again because I'm a fucking hack, and maybe this winter I'll look into other options. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to be buying a new header that is manufactured flipped, so I don't need those adapters, and then I could use a gasket again. Maybe it won't fucking suck at that point. This turbo is an eBay turbo. I don't know who the fuck makes it other than a Chinese person, but this motherfucker's holding up good, dude. No play, in, out, side, side. And it makes boost fairly well. T3, T4. Obviously 0.5 AR. I don't know. But let me get this fucker a little farther apart. I'm also going to wrap this header until I buy the new one, because I keep melting spark plug wires like crazy. And it's kind of why I haven't been driving this thing. But stay tuned. Sorry I've been fucking, you know, not making videos, but that's life, you know. I'm going to be doing. If you take a look at that, oh, great. That's 2 1/8. All right. And then we look at this pipe. It's coned, but the, we'll say the inner is way closer to 2 1/2. So that I'm gonna make bigger. I'm gonna actually grind out the inside. Every little bit counts. And this is probably the bottleneck of the whole shit. The exhaust system, that, and I gotta check those adapters like I was saying. So we'll see what happens. Well, it only looks like it was leaking here and here. So I guess it's not that bad. Getting those fucking adapters off is a motherfucker, so then I gotta figure out how to wrap this manifold, which these are all spark plug burn marks. There. So we'll see what happens. So I picked up like an 1/8 inch out of this, which ain't bad. It looks bigger. Looks quite a bit bigger. I got a scale right here. I'm at 2 1/4. It was 2 1/8. So it's really not bad. For free. My exhaust is actually 3 inch. So you can see where it seals right there. So it doesn't work too good. I had like 2 1/8 right here. The rest of it is pretty well open. So I ground it out with a Dremel, and I use these Harbor Freight drums, which work pretty fucking good actually, even though it's cast. And then this one to finish it out because it's very close to the same diameter. So that'll make it nice and smooth. Clean it up. Pull all the metal chips out, obviously. Then I gotta clean the head. Put those adapters back on. Wrap the manifold. figure out how I'm gonna do that. It's gonna suck balls. And that way you should be able to reassemble Johnny 5. It should be better, I hope. So I wrap this motherfucker. I use this tool somewhere. Oh yeah, the clamp tight. Got this shit at SEMA a couple years ago. Pretty cool. Use safety wire. It stretches it, tightens it, and then it bends it over. Things wrapped up pretty good. Spark plug wires run right here. So hopefully I won't fucking melt them. I just fucking cleaned this with the bristle disc, and then brake cleaned it, and then cleaned it again, and then did a thread chaser on all the threads. Now these are on again. These I didn't have to port. They ended up lining up pretty good. And that, I don't know, it looks a lot bigger. But I got like an 1/8 incher out, you know. If you look at the beginning, the starting point, I think it's a lot better. So I'm going to be putting the manifold on next. And then the turbo. Hopefully I have another one of these gaskets in the basement. If not, you bet you that one's going back on. I'm going to brake clean a rag and clean those. They got some, I used, what is it, Never Seas copper. Works very good for the exhaust. They all came off very easily, and I think part of the issue was they loosened up, and that's why it was leaking. But soon I'll buy that new manifold, and it won't be an issue, hopefully. These thread chaser kits are worth their motherfucking weight in gold. I just clean out the threads besides that one I broke. But I've never done this before, but it cuts down your breaking a bolt in something while putting it back together or fucking up the threads on aluminum threads down to like 0. So I highly recommend getting one. They're not very expensive and they work amazing. So let me get this fucking shit slammed back together and hopefully we'll go do some fucking boosting. We're out cruising, you know, just back up and running. The header wrap was smoking so bad I thought it was on fire. So I went to the car wash, you know, just in case I had to put it out. What are we in 3rd right now? Like 3rd deer pull. It really eats around 4. So I gotta get someone to come with me and take video, I guess, but she's running. The Turbo Ranger was back, and then it wasn't. Fucking throttle body shaft broke. But I ordered a new one, got it on there again for $60. But that's some bullshit. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.